This call by the ref might be one of the worst calls I've ever seen. And as a Ducks fan, I have every right to say a penalty is bogus, as we are the most penalized team in the league since 2000. At 5:23 of the second period, John Gibson was called for a delay of game penalty for pushing the net off. And you know it's bad when Hazy, the Ducks broadcaster and former NHL goalie, is irate.
John Gibson should be upset here. This is a terrible call. Goaltenders use the post to push off. That's a nothing play. He's defending the short side there. And then he uses his hand, which goalies use, to find the net behind him. That's not an intentional knockoff of the post by Gibson. So rookie referee, and boy, they're going to have to talk to him about this because that's not even close.
You know, the funny thing is, I have seen Matt Murray do this 3 times in the game and not get called. Toronto bias? But anyway, of course the Avs would score because that's what happens on a BS call. But the Ducks would answer back on a weird goal from Petrano. Still don't know how Frank put that in. And with that, the Ducks would end the second down by 1, thanks to John Gibson, as the first 2 periods went about how you expected with the Avs controlling the play. And in the words of John Allers,
Things are getting spicy.
the third would be a different story, as Eakin shook up the lineup. The Ducks would score 2 goals in 24 seconds with a great play from Terry DeRico for a goal and a snipe from Mason McTavish from the blue line. I think Francois probably wants that back. In the end, it was close. Gibson stayed strong and the Ducks got some breaks. And Frank the Tank finished it off with an empty netter to get a hat trick. Definitely his best performance as a Duck. Overall, this was a great team effort from the Ducks, who face an Av team who has dealt with a lot of injuries this year, but we're coming off a 6-game win streak. Obviously, the Ducks are going to win the Stanley Cup now, and for those tankers out there, it wasn't that bad of a night, as 3 of the bottom 4 teams won, so it's definitely nice to see some good hockey being played during a season where there's very little. Ducks will get back to their losing ways. Just enjoy the ride. Thanks everyone for watching, and go Ducks!